Hi girls. I'd like to tell you a story today, and it's a true story. Now Ruby, you aren't in this one, but it's a good story nonetheless. This is a true story about Ellie. Christmas in 2020, you visited us with Mum, Dad and Ruby. Now our place has lots of animals. You always loved animals. You loved our fish, our turtle, Chili, and the birds outside. One of the birds outside laid 7 eggs. This was much too much for her to feed, so Dee Dee took them inside and put the baby birds in a cage to try and raise them and feed them until they were strong enough to go to the aviary outside. When you arrived, Dee Dee was feeding them. You were fascinated. You sat down beside Dee Dee and you watched them all. You even got to nurse the baby birds. You were so gentle with them, like you are with every animal you ever meet. Later in the day, just as you were about to leave, you wanted to see and cuddle the baby birds again. We had one baby bird that was all white. Sometimes this happens in all animals. Animals like this are called albinos. Often, albinos have other things wrong with them. Many times, they don't live very long. This albino baby wasn't well. He didn't eat enough and he wasn't very lively. I've got to turn the page. He wasn't growing like his brothers and sisters. Dee Dee and I did not think he would live very long. You sat down with Dee Dee and she gave you all the birds except the white one to hold. You said, "I want to hold the white one." Dee Dee said, "Ellie, this white one is quite sick and it might be best if we left him alone." You were insistent. "I really want to nurse the white one." Dee Dee got it out and placed it in your gentle hands. Very quietly, you lifted the bird up until it was close to your mouth, and you whispered, "Be strong, little bird. Get well, little bird." We were all amazed at how kind and beautiful your heart was. But that's not the end of the story. Later that evening, Dee Dee went to feed the birds again. For the first time, the little white bird fed greedily. Next morning he seemed happier and was much more lively with the other birds. We thought of you whispering your little message to the bird. I am sure that made all the difference. You blessed that bird and it got better. You are a very special girl, Ellie, and I hope you always keep that beautiful, caring heart that you have. You make Pops and Dee Dee very proud. That was all true.